Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to give a review, my thoughts, should you buy it, who this is for, on a universal remote control by a company called Becsy. Becsy are world famous. They supply all those paying machines where you swipe your credit cards, debit cards in all the shops all over the world. Firstly, let me just show you this. It comes beautifully packaged, USB-C cable, instructions. Let's get rid of the box. There it is in all its splendor. And to give you some idea of size, let me just show you this so everyone can relate to something regarding size. Swiss Army knife next to it, but a deck of cards. I think most people in the world are familiar with the size of a deck of cards. Pretty much thinner than a deck of cards and not much bigger. Okay, so let's get on with the show, as they say. So this is a universal remote control, and it can replace virtually everything in your house. That's Bluetooth and infrared. It works on most devices. Very easy to use. Takes a bit of time to set up if you've never set one of these up. But they have full instructions on their webpage. It's only been out, or at least it's only been marketed for a short time now. It comes almost the same product in 3 models. Let me make sure they get them all in the video. I think you can see that. Yep, pretty much all in there. Yep, they're all there. Okay, exactly the same. When I say exactly the same, obviously you can see they're slightly different. Okay, I've got to turn the power on this one. And the size primarily is the only difference. As a result of the size, the battery life will last longer or shorter accordingly, but there's no issues with the battery. Let me just show you some of the other key differences. Is these two are very, very lightweight and very flat, easy. If you've got very small hands, everything's easy to get hold of in control. However, I think I like the big one the most. Look at the way it's designed. You can see that. Making sure you can get that all in. Yep, I'll turn it that way as well so you can see it. Very ergonomic, I think that's the right word. Has a couple more controls. Just very nice firm grip in the hand like so. And let me see if I can zoom out a bit more like that, probably even better for you to see it. Right, so these two both have the advantage of being wireless charging as well. So if I just bring over a wireless charger, just to show you, I'll put that there, put it on top, wireless charging. You notice the icon battery is actually charging there. So both these are wireless charging. This one is not, but the USB-C don't take long to charge. In fact, they don't take much battery either, unless you're using it non-stop all day long and changing everything. So let me get rid of that. The other big difference, this one has backlighting on the buttons. These two do not. But you have the advantage of, look at that, in your hand. This one, same. This one you have 4 more buttons at the bottom, that's all, which are customized if you wish to use them. I've found I've not used those, but somehow I find this the most ergonomic to hold, followed by this for some reason. But I think a lot of people, especially with small hands, will love this one. These buttons are more rubbery as well, just to mention that as well. So next, how to set it up, what does it do? So this is the one I've been using most of the time. Let me just show you. Yeah, all in. Yep. And I press the home button. That will take you, every time you press the home button here, it will take you to your home page, which makes sense. It's got loads and loads of examples. It's a touch screen. As you can see, full color. And it comes with loads of examples, pre-programmed with thousands of devices, and you can add thousands of devices. Plus it has an IR learner, so it can learn what you're doing as well. So I've only set it up a little bit. So this is my TV, this is my Mi boxes, whatever you want to call it, but it worked with virtually every Android TV box there are. I've got my lights working on it. I will set up very soon. I'll show you how it sets up. Let's say my air purifier. What else? What have I else got? Pretty much everything. Air conditioner, the so on and so on and so on. You can also use it for your Chromecast. But let me just show you how it works now. Press home. Press the setting button. And I will mention on these two other ones which do not have a setting button, all you've got to do is press down on any button for 3 seconds and it does the same. So here I'm going to press setting, add a device. Let me just show you that. Press next. Now if I wanted to add a Bluetooth device, you go here and you can see the list, and the list keeps on getting updated as well. That's number one. Go back, press settings again, add device, press next, and then I'm going to choose either a TV, an AC. If I go for TV, just to give you an example, there's 16 pages of brands. So all you've got to do is, some of these I've never heard of, by the way, Sony, and here your code set. So you just keep on tapping it from the button here or here. It will go to different code sets. You press a few buttons on and off for the volume, and when they work, you've got the right code set and you press select, and that's pretty much done. You do that all the way along. I will show you a few more, and I'll actually set something up very, very soon to show you. For instance, even here with my light, this is the infrared light switch that I have got it pre-programmed. I press here, tap on light, you can change all those as you can see, change the color. I will press on and you can actually see at the top left in the reflection from here, it works fantastic really. So every time you press one of these, that is all the controls will work with that device, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Samsung Air, these are being updated all the time. And there's new software. To get new software, all you do is plug this in, USB-C, any of them, into a computer, go to the page, the Becsy web page, and it will have download firmware. Also, you can back up this device, and if you have more than one device, you could back it up and then restore it onto another device, so you don't have to reprogram the whole thing. I'll also show you over here, settings. This is how you infrared learn something. I'll show you that in a minute. But we will also, that's where you would update your program. And your preferences are here. Display. Press OSA. And here you can have different colors, background, what language. This is made by a Korean company, very large Korean company actually. You could change the screen timeout to longer or shorter. Change the temperature. Don't know why you want that, but I guess that's for air conditioners or whatever. Sound, change name. Other, that's what I've enabled swiping. And system, that tells you what model you're using, etc., etc. So, who is this designed for? This is designed for the person at home that has a little table next to them on their armchair, and they've got a remote for their TV, a remote for their Android box, a remote for their lighting, a remote for their maybe even curtains, a remote for the lights, and that's just in one room alone. And many other remotes. I mean, let's just go press my home button here. And it goes on and on. If you've got a stereo system, music, as you can see, you can add whatever you want to this. So for convenience, to have one remote of any size, which is great, they brought out 3 different sizes, is fantastic actually in terms of convenience. So it's designed for that. Now, the cost of this is about $165 on Amazon. I'll put the link below. Price-wise, that's not bad considering if you had, let's say, 5 remotes, you lost one, that by the time you keep on buying batteries, each average remote costs, say, $30. That's $150 there. And of course, once you've got it in one room, you can move it with you into the bedroom or whatever rooms you got. TV room, it works with projectors, it works with everything. Look at this, you can see all that. Total control on this, very easy to work, as I mentioned. So here I'm going to set up my Hatari air purifier. All I got to do is go to settings, add device, press next. There's instructions all the way along as you do this. And this is evidently called private. I don't know why, but that's what they call it. And I'm going to choose a picture of a fan, because that's pretty close to what I'm doing. And I'm going to just call it air, A, and you swipe I. Don't forget, once you've set this up once, you don't have to do anything else. There, done that. One, press it like that. Success. And then you press number 2, and that will go to the next speed. Success. And then I could press all these different modes and it will learn them, and then you rename them. And again, let me just show you, it's so easy. It's turned off now, as you can see from the power button in the background. Press air, turn on number 1, and it's turned on. Press number 2, it's gone to the next speed, and next speed. Number 1 turns it off. Dead easy. Yeah, so overall, it's a fantastic device, really. You've got dead easy to work because you've got the screen control. There's not many now of the universal remote controls available, and the ones that are all basically touch controls. You've got to go all the way along everywhere. Very difficult to work if they work. This is one of the few that does Bluetooth and infrared. And it's dead easy to move controls. For instance, let me just show you. Like, here's my home page. Press that. You'll be pressing that all the time. Press settings. I'm going to move a device. Move device. Press next. Move from. Let me find it. It's on page 4. And now move to page 1. See at the bottom it tells you the pages. And I'm going to move it under the Roku because I don't actually use the Roku. There. And it should be done. Press home. And there it is. Dead easy. Once you've got the master of this, and once you've set it up once, that is it. So you just have this one control instead of having to pick up this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and all the other controls that I've just shown you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more hints and tips. Highly recommended product. Very, very good. Very well made, solid. Any questions, please let me know in the comments. And I have some more great, interesting reviews coming up. And to be completely open about this product was sent to me free of charge for an honest review. I did not get paid to do the review. They don't see the review until you do. Thanks again.